I'm pretty excited to share something with you today. No, it's not this incredible view. It's a new trailer. It's not brand new. They've been in Australia for quite some time, and they've won Camper of the Year award for off-road trailers in Australia. It's a pretty hard award to get because there are some pretty incredible off-road trailers in Australia, but this one has won it, and it is pretty easy to tell why. This thing is pretty awesome. It's unbelievably capable, and it can go pretty much anywhere you could dream of going, but it also comes with a lot of conveniences and a lot of cool features. Talking about a little bit about how it's constructed out of fiberglass. This is a molded piece of fiberglass with a honeycomb core, just under an inch thick. The total overall length can be optioned anywhere from 14.5 to 18.5 feet. This one is a little bit longer, and the reason is because the tongue at the front has a space where you can put on a motorcycle or e-bikes and still be able to turn and get off-road to those extreme or incredible locations like this. The frame is actually all aluminum. It's a rectangular hollow stud aluminum, so very strong and will never rust ever. As you can see, there's an option for a rooftop tent. And one of the things that I like about the Sherpa is it options out everything you're gonna see on the trailer. They use some of the most high-end, most premium components, from marine grade to the alley cab. You have a shower, you have a 270 awning, and this rooftop tent that deploys with gas struts. This tent, it's got a full-size mattress. It's extra long, so about 80 to 82 inches long. So for those tall people, it also has an underneath mesh for condensation or moisture. Easy deployable, the thing just pops right up. Everything on this trailer is very, very easy to set up. I love the alley cab stuff. Alley Cab is a South African company that's been around for over 2 decades, and they're known for building some of the easiest to use and also very strong, robust aluminum tents, canvas, awnings, etc. But I'm gonna come down this ladder and I'm gonna walk around and show you this incredible trailer. You have actually some storage pockets above on the top of the ceiling, as well as 3 windows all the way around with screens, so you can get nice airflow while you're out camping on the rooftop tent. This new product line, we are the only dealer in all of America that carries this product. There's some cool things about BRS Off-Road company from Australia. They also have another model called the Pursuit. This is the Sherpa, so this is a smaller version. These things are pretty dang light. You're about 21, depending on how you option it, you're gonna be around 2,100 up to 2,600 pounds. So very, very capable off-road vehicles. It's sitting on the Cruise Master suspension, which is the G35. So that's coil and shocks. Up here on the tongue, like I said, this is the longer version, which is about 18.5. You can get a shorter tongue to make it about 14.5 feet. But on the top of the tongue, we have the DO35 Cruise Master, which is going to articulate in every single direction and also up and down through washes. You have the ARC 750 jockey wheel. This actually will rotate and completely clear the bottom of this so you don't ever knock off your jockey wheel. And then of course over here we have our brake. So if you're parked on a hill, you're able to brake. And then you also have your Anderson plug connector, so you can be able to charge your batteries very, very fast. I'll talk to you in a second about the batteries as we walk up front. You also have the American standard 7-pin, which controls all your brake lights. And there's a nice little spot for it to stow right there. Like I said, this is the extended tongue version. This is designed for a bike. You can put electric bikes or a motorbike, or you can option to have a shorter tongue and just be focused more on the off-road. Down here we have some storage, and it is extremely deep. It goes all the way in there. You have almost a few feet back there. When you close this up, these are all lockable. And one of the things that I like is they have these dust protectors, so you can actually protect that. The entire trailer is coated in a Raptor lining, like a truck bed liner. It's gonna, you know, hold up against rock chips and all of that. It's gonna be very strong and very durable. Up here, I wanna show you the battery management system and the batteries. We have 2 Battleborn. These are 100 amp hour lithium Battleborn batteries. You are also running the Red Arc total vehicle management system. This is where all your fuses and your distribution boxes. This controls all of your lights and everything throughout the trailer. Red Arc is super easy to use, but also very, very capable. You also have a diesel heater. Over here, this is your tank. It's just about a gallon or a 3.4 liter tank. And then in here, you have all of the controls that actually run your heater. This is a hydronic diesel heater system. You also have hot water in here, and this gives you the ability to adjust your water system on the fly. I love that they use copper fittings with all of the PEX lines too. Much more robust and harder to break. As you can see, everything is, you have fiberglass, and a lot of the body and the material below is aluminum, so it's very light, but also very strong and built to last. You have the inlay of the BRS Off-Road, which is very cool. Coming over here, we have an Anderson connection, and this is for external solar panels. If you wanted to have more, you also do have a solar panel on the roof. And one of the things that I want to mention is also the height of the trailer. It depends on how you option the trailer, but it can range anywhere from 7 feet, just over 7 feet, to just over 8 feet, about 8 foot 2 inches. And that's with everything on top of it. So if you want to get it in a garage that's under 8 feet, that's absolutely doable. Over here, you also have your charging system. This is where you would charge your batteries off of shore power, or of course the solar will run your batteries as long as you have sun. I love some of the things that you see on this. Like, these hinges are just massive. Like this, look at the welds on this thing. It's just is very, very robust, very strong. This trailer is one of the coolest trailers I think I've ever seen in my entire life. It literally looks like it landed from outer space or something. But over here we have the buddy bearings with the rims. These are alloy rims. You have the electric drum brakes. We can option the tires, but the ones that this has is the KO2s, BF Goodrich's. It's a 265/65 with a 17-inch rim. So 32 to 33 inch tires, your spare tire right here, and of course your propane right there. You also have a light out here, and you can control it inside or outside. And this is obviously your white light for extra bright. If there's bugs out, you can turn that on, and the bugs don't like those as much. This 270 is absolutely beautiful. One of the things that I love about it is it actually leaves your stakes in the ground. That if you want to stake the awning in, they're right here, and it just tucks away when you put it away. So you don't have to lose your stakes, which seems to happen all the time with me. You also have arms that come down on all of these, and you can be able to stake them in better. Coming around here, I want to show you the kitchen. This kitchen is pretty awesome. This trailer is unbelievably capable. Look at the departure angles on this thing. The clearance on it is just crazy. And the cool thing about it is you can get it for about 2,000 to 2,600 pounds. So you're going to be able to tow it with almost anything on the market. Toyotas, Jeeps. Pull these latches out right here and lift this guy up. This kitchen is very well designed. This comes down so you have a nice prep area, and then these slide out and give you kitchen sink. And then you also have some extra counter space that slides out over here. You also have 2 isotherm. These are drawer fridge or freezers, so you can set the temperatures to whatever you want. This is right now set to -18. Like I said, you can do one as fridge, the other is freezer, both is fridge, depending on what you're trying to do and what adventure you're on. Right here we have a massive storage. Everything is aluminum in this thing. This hose will connect right over here, and then you'll be able to turn it on, and you have your sink, and then you also have a switch for your water pump right there. For more storage, you can pull this out and this slides down, gives you another outside hose and shower, and then you can just have some storage space in here. This has an onboard aluminum water tank and it's 37 gallons of water. So for a small little trailer to almost have 40 gallons of water, that's a lot of water. But walking over around here, away from the kitchen, we have another propane tank for you. And like I said, this, we don't put in a grill because a lot of people have different opinions on which grill is good. So we like to be able to option that for you after you buy it. So you can say, I want this grill or that grill. And there's a lot of different options out there. And of course you have your propane spot there where you can connect into your grill. Once again, lights over here with the different color, the amber for the bugs. I love these stairs. I want to show you these. Very unique. I've never seen a design like this. There's a little lever and these things come out and drop down and they're very strong. They feel very robust. I mean, like I said, I'm 250 pounds, 6 feet, and that's feels like it has plenty of support for me. I'm going to show you this outside shower and then I'll take you inside. Yeah, these alley cab stuff is just so nice, and I think one of the things that they pride themselves is the ease of use. If you like get online and look them up, everybody that owns them, they say they love them because they're easy to set up and the quality is really good. I mean, this thing is built in a box, and then you got these little rubber grommets there to hold it. And then they come out and it automatically locks in place. There you have it. You have some waders down here too, so you can put it out. If you want to, you can stake it in, and you got your outside shower. Like, that is the easiest outside shower I've ever opened up in my life. So obviously it's not staked down, but you step in right here and you shower. There you go. There you have it. Nice little shower. It really is easy. The quality feels just superb. And that's how the whole trailer feels. Like, it's not just like the components on it like this, but everything about the trailer feels very, very high end. So I mentioned earlier that it's originally Australian company, and it still is. The owner and founder is Australian. He's been in the caravan industry, I think, for 15 to 20 years. He's worked for some other caravan companies in Australia, went on his own, coming up on a decade. Very good craftsman, builds great trailers. But this Sherpa is actually built 100% in the United States of America. He's teamed up with a group of guys out of Tennessee, and they're bringing these trailers and all of the models to America, but they're going to be built in America. He's coming out and teaching them how to build them. He was just here in America, like, was it last month? And we spent the entire day off-roading together. He was showing us how the trailers work. Really, really neat guy. Anyway, this cabin is one of the most beautiful cabins I've ever seen on any trailer. As you come inside, you have everything is carpeted. So it's marine grade carpet. You have some storage spaces right here, throw your cell phones in, and then you can come inside. I'm gonna take my shoes off, climb up inside. This bed is very comfortable. You have about 6 inches, so it's very thick, very plush memory foam. The guy in Tennessee, his wife's family owns an upholstery company and they do foams. And he said, he's a little bit bigger of a guy like me. And he says, I hate sleeping on uncomfortable beds. So I told my family, I said, get me the nicest, thickest, most comfortable mattress out there. Now, the thing about this cabin is it is massive. This thing is unbelievable. And I love how they actually have these backrests right here. You kind of lean back here. So if you're out at night and you want a night light or you want a brighter light here, you have 3 different light options, color. So you can read, you can just lounge in here. That's what's really cool about this, is that you can just lounge. I can open this up from in here. And if I want to, I can Velcro this. And I can just zip this up so the bugs don't bother me and just enjoy this incredible view. I don't know if you can see that view from here. It's unbelievable. Like, the mountains are just sitting out there right in front of me. All the cabinets in here are aluminum. You have these twisting locking latches. Lots and lots of storage space in here. Shelving. Everything is this welded aluminum. The whole entire cabin has this marine grade carpet. So that's going to do a couple things. One, it's going to insulate it, and also soundproofing. And when I'm in here, I don't hear echoing like as I'm talking. So it's sound dampening. It's really nice. Up here, this whole thing is carpeted as well on the top, and you have a really, really deep storage. I mean, that's like with my fingers all the way out. It's like the whole length. So you can stack clothes up there. These windows, they look like something out of a submarine. Very cool. You have a 21-inch LED TV. You have some 12-volt plugs here. All the wiring, all the fusing, all the panels, the breakers, it's all marine grade. So very high-end quality. You have your battery monitor right here as well, and you have some USB plugs for your cell phones. So if you want to plug it in and set it up here, you have a stereo system, the Fusion. And then coming back over here, we have these fans. So you can turn those on. They have timers and different speeds. So right now, we're pretty high elevation, but it's warm outside. In here, it's very nice. The cabin is very comfortable. Back over here in this area, there's some ceiling lights, these rope lights up here, and they're actually on a dimmer, so you can have them nice and dim, or you can go really bright. Over here, we have more USB plugs for cellular devices, tablets. You also have a diesel heater right here, and you also have this little blower, so you turn that on. That puts the fan. It's 12 volt, and then that will heat this cabin very nicely. And then over here, everything is controlled. Let me show you behind here. We have your red arc controller. This is your charging system in here, and then it's the brains, also the fuses in the front that I showed you earlier. But you can turn this guy on, and you have the ability to turn on lots of different lights, outside, inside. These are actually under mounted lights. You can't see them because it's daytime right now, but there's rock lights that you can install on these trailers. So lots of cool little options you can add in, and then you can just control everything on this to watch your solar coming in. Right now it shows that we're bringing in 6 amps, and it says 2 amps are going to the battery, 3 amps are going towards lights. So you have some temperature here and everything right here, easy to see. The Red Arc Red Vision is one of the best, it's very simple, it's easy to use, but it's one of the best systems on the market. People will argue whether Victron or Red Arc are the best, and that's a good thing. It's a good thing to be arguing whether Red Arc is as good as Victron or not. Last little detail I want to point out is these are sewed on. Silly, but it drives me crazy. These Velcro things, and then over here they're riveted into the aluminum right here. And that is just those types of things, those details drive me crazy, because if some people will glue them on, and then when it gets too hot, the glue just melts. Of course, you have, for your safety, your fire extinguisher right here. You have your smoke detector right there, and you have some pretty deep storage compartments right here, so you can throw in some extra little goodies. For such a small little trailer, you have a good amount of storage. Also another storage space back here. And then this right here is some wood. I want to say it's walnut, and it is from Tennessee. So this is the one piece of wood in the entire trailer, and it's just a little piece of where it's coming and being built out of. Then they kind of threw that in there for fun, just as a nice little detail. Awesome window right here. All of these have gaskets, just like an engine gasket. All the bolts. Some people ask about like water leakage potentially. They have thought that through and tried to make sure you don't. Obviously, everything requires some sort of maintenance in this world, but this view right here is just unbelievable out of the mountains. And at nighttime, you're going to be able to look at the stars and really have a good time. So there you have it. What a cool trailer this is. Everyone, if you have any questions on this, reach out to us here at ROA Off-Road. We should, this one is actually at our Utah Experience Center, but we also should be getting one over in South Carolina very, very soon. We are the exclusive dealer, or the exclusive You know, we don't call ourselves a dealer, we call ourselves an experience center. We are the only ones in North America that are carrying the Sherpa and the Pursuit. And I'm super excited to be able to offer this new product to you. Very well built, very good quality product. Like I said, it's one best trailer of the year in all of Australia. And we've teamed up with these guys, started talking to them over 2 years ago. And the main reason why we teamed up with them is, yes, one, they build an awesome trailer, very good quality, but also they're really incredible people. And to us, having a trailer, owning a trailer, it's not just the trailer, but it's also the experience that you get after sale, you know, from warranty. The neat thing is, since they're only working with us, we're gonna be able to be in control of a lot of that warranty and that serviceability. Hopefully we don't have a lot of warranty, that's always the goal. But overall, we're syncing up with these guys, and they're really, really neat people. And I'm proud to be able to be a representative of their brand and their product. And if you got any questions, just reach out to us. We have sales coaches. Those guys, they're not salesmen. They don't try to sell. They try to teach and help guide you to what fits best for you and your family. So reach out to them. You can text or call them at 801-860-0035, or you can email them at info@rvsofamerica.com, or go to ROA Off-Road, rvsofamerica.com. Either way, you can find it and you can read more specs on it. We'll have more videos coming out of us taking them down off-roading in Moab. The guys down in Tennessee have put thousands, tens of thousands of miles on these units before they started building them. This one doesn't have that. This one's a brand new unit. It's available for sale here in Utah, but we do have some more. Just contact us for availability. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Hopefully you'll be able to come out and enjoy something like this, because that's what it's all about. Buying a camper is all about getting out into places like this where nobody else can go but you and your off-road trailer. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.